Morgan dollars, always a fun category. But early issues and branchments, even more fun. Let's take a look at these omens, shall we? All right, everybody. 1883, 1884, and 1885. Three of my favorite years in the series because of value. You can find quality coins affordably if you just have patience. But look at my price tonight, $69.95. It is the lowest price we've had on this trio in a long time. A long time. Look at how gorgeous these original coins are. The high point on the obverse is the earlobe. Above it, look at the detail. The word liberty across her brow. Wow. When we get to the reverse here in a second, it is just popping. The breast feathers on the eagle, the high point on the reverse are stunning. And that beautiful O mint mark above the D and the O and dollar on the bottom, everything. My competition sells circulated early mint O's from these exact same 3 years at $113 each. They sell uncirculated at $143, $143, and $137 on the 85O. Our price tonight, our lowest as this trio being offered, $69.95. Your choice. As I referenced, look at that open. You can actually see the lighting around the studio here, where I am this evening, is bouncing across from 3 o'clock to 9 o'clock. You can actually see the shading on the table, which is brown off of that coin. Better lighting there, and it's even, wow, huh? But the detail, this is an early O mint, and you get down to, you can see the very small breast feathers across the board, and that 85 just knocks them all off, doesn't it? They're all special. O mints, New Orleans. Unique thing about New Orleans is, when the Morgan dollar was introduced in 1878, New Orleans didn't start with them. Philadelphia, San Francisco, and Carson City were the early dwellers. And then, in 1879, New Orleans chimed in. They also ended a year early. They ended in 1904. They remade the Morgan in 1921. New Orleans, as a mint, closed in the year 1909, which means when they brought it back, there was no New Orleans mint anymore. So where there's 28 P's and S's, there are only 26 O's. 79 being the first year, making this 5th, 6th, and 7th year of issue. Out of the 26 that were made overall. Here's another way to look at this one. Last year, remember May 24th? If you're a Morgan dollar fan, you do. That was when the U.S. Mint launched the 100th anniversary of the last Morgan. And then that special 100th anniversary of the first peace dollar program. The first two coins out of the chute were Carson City and New Orleans, the two mints, no more. So the first coin struck since 1909 with an O mint mark was last year. Can you find that coin for $200 today? And you know and I know there's 175,000 of them out there. That's how many they made, and they sold it out in 3 minutes. You can buy all 3 of these for less, and they are 100 and almost 50 years old. 40 years old, excuse me. I was trying to use that new math, and it wasn't working for me. Ha, ha, ha. 100-plus-year-old Morgans. And they're affordable. Again, as I referenced, my competition on these, well, 143, 143, 137 on the Uncs. But even the circulated coins are selling for $40 more per coin than ours. And ours look gorgeous because they're uncirculated. Theirs look like circulated because they are. It's not knowing what to buy, it's knowing where to buy it just as well, right? And that's what we hope to provide on a regular basis here with our coin shows. The best stuff at the best prices. And the best stuff meaning the popular coins. Not the ones that are stuck in the warehouse, we can't get rid of them. Popular, high energy coins like the Morgan Dollar Series, the original Morgans. Uncirculated quality, the finest. And then it's all about price, right? Value. It's like buying gas around the corner, and they're at $2 a gallon, and down the street everybody else is at $4.50 to $5. Where are we going to shop? We all know that, right? It's all about value. So the your choice means if you have an 84 already because you worked with us or one of our competition, guess what? The 83 and 85 could be yours. It's your call. To get this low price, you do not have to buy all three. Kind of the way we work. Our phones are very busy right now. Thank you again for that. It's about a 10-second busy right now, the way it's bouncing. So if you hear it, it just means pause and hit redial, and you get right back in, and Hunter and the crew will take care of it. Operators are the best in the industry. They take a lot of pride in making sure they get your order into the system cleanly and properly. That way tomorrow, the rest of the crew can ship it and get it in your hands quickly as well. 905-1280, 905-1912, and 905-1913. Look at those item numbers. These are some of the earliest item numbers on AVC, going back way over a decade ago when we started working with the network. And they are still holding true as being some of the most beautiful, the most popular, and the most affordable 140-year-old coins you're ever going to find. Again, our competition, way north of 100 for circulated coins at 113. And uncirculated coins, it's a BOGO. It's 2 for 1 with us, any way you slice it. They're at 143, 143, 137. Now, the only Southern Mint is New Orleans. It also has the fabled story of the Southern Mint, right? Only mint in U.S. history that had 3 different governments in charge of it during its lifespan. And it all happened the same year, going back to 1861, right? The start of the Civil War. Louisiana takes, the U.S. Mint is in charge, then Louisiana takes charge, and then the Confederacy takes charge over the course of the year as we progressed. So it has a very unique history. It's the mint that made coins for the working people and the people moving west, right? The idea was East Coast, West Coast, San Francisco, Philadelphia, and then New Orleans would funnel the Mississippi, the Great Mississippi, and the tributaries off of it, and then that westward wagon train, let's go, right? And they did a great job. 26 years, these are years 5, 6, and 7, and they're affordable. Guys, we got to put a 1-minute clock. We're getting down to single digits. Lots of phone calls. Thank you all for that. We always do our best to find the right products, but we also understand it has to be the right price too. And tonight, for this trio, it's the lowest price we've had on this trio in a long time. We had a great buying trip the last 2 weeks, found some great stuff, and gives us the ability to make it affordable for all. Buy it right, you can sell it right, correct? And we all can enjoy it accordingly. 83, 84, 85. Early issue New Orleans Mint, 140-year-old original Morgans. Again, last year's Morgan, the 2021 Morgan, they made 175,000 of them. Selling for north of 200, sold out in 3 minutes. That tells you the popularity of the Morgan dollar. But it also lets you know that there is value. Going back to the originals. These are silver uncirculated Morgan dollars at only $69.95. That's a deal.